what's up? Welcome to another After Dark Saturday night. That's where I end up every week. So if you're not sure if I'm going to do a live, this is the time you can pretty much always catch me. Welcome in. How you doing? I'm going to play with some locks. Wow. We're going to play with some cuffs. I forget what's on there. All right. Turn the postal lock. We're at 389. Yeah. So we gotta roll it one more. Get in there and do that. Start off. It's just a 3-pin lock, but the pins are real deep. Like any lock, if you don't get it right, you don't get it right. I just did not get it right. I'll try that again. Well, that's frustrating as fuck. Already. Hold on. Sleep. There we go. Yeah, you gotta get this thing right. Get a little medium flat from Jimmy Long's. Front pin. Should be 2, 1, and 3. I don't know how I'm screwing that up. It's gonna be that kind of night. All right. Well, someone said there's a serrated pin in here, so maybe that's screwing me up. Oh, this is just gonna piss me off. Come on. I gotta roll this stupid thing. What's up, James? How you doing? Hey, thank you for stopping by, everybody. Once I get this is a U.S. registered old school. Every time you open the lock, it turns the counter, so you can keep track of what's going on. I'm trying to roll it up to 420, so I got a few cuts I got to do. Mr. Rockout with your lockout, how you doing, brother? As always, good to see you, and thank you for stopping by. I feel like that should be it. Come on. How is that not it? Alright, we'll try that again in a minute. Let's go ahead and take a run at a Ruco 500 with tapered pins. That might be a good one. Actually, hold on. I'm looking for the right pick. We'll run with a multi-pick medium round. Let's see if I can get into this. Everything I set already dropped. Shane, how you doing? Alan, hello. RCC Farming, hey, what's going on? Doing a little farming is my dream. Ooh. I don't know what to do with that. All right, let me see if while since I picked this. Ooh, got a little movement on the core. As I understand it, with tapered pins, takes heavy tension, which works for me. Kind of got to get everything into place and then nudge it that last little bit. Ugh. Although this ain't working. Let's see if we can get in there. Did Mark show up? What's up, Mark? How you doing, brother? Thanks for stopping by, man. Hope you're having a good weekend. And there we go. And that's what it was. I just had to go back and forth and nudge each pick or each pin a little bit more and get it into position. So let's reward myself with an easy one. The old pretty brinks. Although this is the hardest one that I've picked of these. It doesn't open after 2 pins. Actually, I have to hit like 4. Let's go. Oof. Alright, let me pick it the right way. God, this should already be open. It's pretty much embarrassing. It's not. That's how rusty I am today. Jiminy crickets. Alright, give me a rake. Let's do the more stew approach. Failing every which way. Sorry, I'll try to cough away from the mic. Stealth Rogue, what's up, brother? Delvey, what's going on? Magoo. If I missed anyone else, hello. Baba Manap, hello. Welcome in. Trying to master the easiest lock in the world, and it's defeating me. I don't know. Oh, there we go. All right. Like, I don't know why. Let's go for another one. It's the same damn lock. Different bitting. God, if this is the way my night's going to go. Oh, there we go. Just get a little wiggly with it, a little open. Let's go ahead and Nico, what's going on, man? Stealth, how you doing? Nice little prize package you unwrapped tonight there, or well, recently. Posted it tonight, so that was nice. We'll do a little Avis 7240. And get in there with a low round from Jimmy Long's. Set the first pin, and then spool hunt. Uh-oh. Oh, I screwed that up. I'm going to start over. Pin 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, maybe that hook's too low for me. Try the same thing in a flat. I'm like, yeah, the angle's not enough. Let me use the same angle. Yeah. tend to do better with flat profiles. I slip off the pin with round ones. But there are locks, I have to use them. For fuck's sake. This is like my comfort lock too. That's the bitch of this. Ramses 3, how you doing? Picking it. I'm trying, man. I'm gonna right now, just because you said that. Alright, pin 1, set. Come on, you stupid fucking spools. There we go. I was not setting something in the middle, and that was causing that to screw up. What's up, everybody? How's your Saturday night? This is the one night of the week that I drink, so I'm drinking. Or at least that's my new plan. And this is the, every day that ends in Y, I smoke. So we're going to do that too. All right. A little more pick and practice. See if I can pick these 2 cylinders. We'll move on to cuffs eventually, because that's what we devolve into as Shacklemen. This is Arcadia. I don't normally pick up or use bottom of the keyway tension, so I'm trying to practice that a little bit. It's not working. So let me switch it over. Try it with a little top of the keyway. I'm used to picking. Get a little deeper hook since I got more room with this configuration. I'm feeling like this lock's on kick my ass too. Did I post a P5 challenge yet? Yeah, the P5 is the mitten one, which I inadvertently stole from Not Too Dead, which I feel really bad about. But it's picking or escaping with mittens on, so. And then on Tuesday this week, we'll have the P6 Shacklemen challenge go out. And P7 is going to be fun too. There we go. Switch over to the Lime. I used to think it was Line, but oh, it is Lime. Looks like an M in the wrong light. The damn mittens. Yeah. Mittens are fun, man. All right. We got to pop the square. Got to get practice with this every day. We're doing tension from the rear system. So I'm going to get it in there. Oh, shit, come on. There we go. Make sure I'm in the right spot. Right about there. Get a handhold. Holds the tension and the lock. Open up my little keyhole. Get my little DIY pick. Ooh, I thought I had it almost. Drop the lever. What's going on? I'm so close. I'm like one lever away. Alright, let's try again. F. Who's out there? Bruce Wayne the Gray. You also need to be super relaxed. Roll your skill by it. Yeah, Dean and Rockout are lock pickers. They can answer your question definitely. It's like anything, like every different lock helps you with the next, or helps you with, you know, the different things you're dealing with. So it's good to try different stuff. Damn. I think my tensioner is screwed in the wrong spot. Hold on. So let me reset and try again. Ah, there we go. Bam! Squire 660 opened up. All right, let's go back to the postal lock. Give this another try. We're still at 389. And I definitely need my deeper hook on that. Where the hell did it go? Oh, there it is. Three, two, and hell. I hate this lock sometimes. Oh, man. Why? Why can't I get in the goddamn lock? Oh, this stupid thing's killing me. All right. Yeah, don't get in no banks. No banks, no escaping cops. That's not what we do. All right. start coming out. I was dismayed earlier, rock out, because I thought I misplaced this tool. It was in my pocket. So let's do a quick, simple little one cuff escape. Simply take this, insert, do that, insert, do that, and your cuffs are off. That's how easy that can be. Let's try it with 2 pair. Is it harder if there's 2 pair? No, it just takes a little longer. It's harder to put on, apparently. Technically it's a lever lock. Kind of a single. I got a pair of cuffs that have 3 levers in them, Chubb's IK70s, so I'm gonna do a little 2 cuff escape. And get the pick in there, open the cuff, pick in there, open the cuff, move over, switch hands, pick in there, open the cuff, pick in there, open the cuff. Just like you're tying your shoes. Actually, to me, it's much easier than tying my shoes, if I'm being honest. So, let's try 3, right? Go with 3 cuffs. Should be just as easy. Take a slight bit longer. Alright. 3 cuffs. We got our tool. We're going to get in there, pick the cuff, pick the cuff, and pick the cuff. And body was in the way a little bit. Let's pick it, pick it, and pick it. Once I do the motion, especially if I have the cuffs positioned that way, I want to try to clear it out of the way of the keyhole so it's a little easy to hit that next attempt. That second cuff on the left wrist slowed down because the didn't quite clear the body of the previous cuff. Now, let's do that again. And I will try to be a little quicker on it. Cuffs. Got my pick. And let me focus on getting out of these. Ooh. Good thing I'm focused because I screwed it up. Still get out in decent time. Ooh. Not often my left hand's quicker than the right. So people often say, what about being double locked? So let's go ahead and double lock a pair. Alright, that one's double locked. That one's double locked. That's my awesome little handcuff key tool from Rock Out with Your Lockout. Alright, both cuffs are double locked. What am I gonna do? Same straighty, pointy, pokey, slightly flat. Get in there and I'm gonna beat the double lock. And then I'm gonna pick the cuff. Beat the double lock. Pick the cuff. Easy peasy Japanesey. Lorenzo, what's up? How you doing? Delbert, what's going on, brother? Gotta check the chat, see who showed up. Bruce Wayne, Lorenzo, how you guys doing? No, I'm not practicing in the bathtub. I have plenty of time. I can hold my breath for the whole time for the record that I'm beating. But in June and July, I'll start jumping in some pools of friends around the neighborhood and practicing that way. So, and any of my lock pickers all know what Delbert's asking me about, but anyone else here watching, my application to break a Guinness World Record was accepted, so in August I will be making that attempt to escape from 3 pairs of handcuffs underwater. And we're gonna live stream it and do all the videos and practicing and things leading up to it. What's everyone doing? How's your night going? Hold on. I need to puff and smoke real fast. And then we will escape these cuffs. Alright, so as the record goes, my hands have to be free. I'll be underwater. A noise, a thing I can see actually will smack down and it's time to go. Then I will retrieve my pick and then I will go. So for me actually practicing, I have to have some situation where I'm retrieving a pick. So I'll retrieve my pick. 3, 2, 1, go. Get the pick. Get in there. Get out. Get in there. Get out. Get in there. Get out. Switch. And then repeat. Repeat. And I'm done. And that time would break a world record. And what I do for practice is doing that over and over again and over and over again. And then nicely I have a very colorful pair of cuffs, or set of cuffs, that I can practice doing that with too. These are the 750Cs from Peerless. The silver ones are the 700Cs. Pretty close to the same cuff, a little bit different double lock mechanism. Still kind of hits the same in the way you pick it. Alright, so I pick in position. 3, 2, 1, go. Get in there. Oop, missed it. Pick it. Get in there. Pick it. Get in there. Pick it. So I gotta make sure I make room on that second cuff. And there I go. Bang. Oh, Yin Yet, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? It's good to see you stop by. Mark Carter, glad you're sticking around. You didn't just dive in and bolt like, no, I'm just messing with it. I'm just messing with you. All right, so, yeah, let me show you. These ones, 750Cs, we'll do a quick double lock escape on these. Show you how easy these can be. Oh, that's the wrong side. So that's that handcuff key tool from Rock Out with Your Lockout. I love this thing, especially because I can do some flourish with it. Alright, so we're nice and double locked. Nice and double locked. Grab just my straight pointy pokey tool. What I'm going to do is get in, well, I'll show you in this part. So there's the double lock. Double lock is engaged, both of these. So what I'm about to do on the pair on my wrists is I'm going to get in here. On that side, that's where the blade of the key goes in, and it swings around here and moves the double lock bar or spring, and this is more of a spring across. So if I can kind of get in the front, then I can work it across, and I can pop that double lock. Just got to do it in the reverse on this side. I know I did it, so I can pick it. Now I gotta do it on these. Get in there. Pop that double lock and pick it. Pop that double lock and pick it. And there you go. Pretty easy. Now, the one thing you do start running into is people say, what about going holes up? So, holes in this direction as opposed to holes in that direction. Start making it a little harder. It's a little bit harder with chains. Once you get into hinged and rigid cuffs, it really does make it harder. So let's go ahead and show you what it's like to get out of a double lock with the holes up. So really all I have to do is twist around. It does limit, makes it a lot harder on my ability to manipulate the pick and get the right spot, and it really takes away a lot of feel. Alright, so if I'm not feeling it on that side, I'll go to this side. My pick bent a little bit. I did expect it to be a lot easier than that. Well, now. All right. Mostly the camera's in my way. I can't do it. Ugh. Well, you know what? Let me go to my little money tool, an oversized bobby pin. I got that side set up to perfectly defeat double locks. And there it is. The other side is a nice straighty, pointy, pokey. Oh, I didn't get the double lock. Shit. I was talking all that trash, too. Come on. Alright. There we got it. Ah. It is more satisfying if it takes a while. Difficult ones make you want to get a beer. Alright. Oop, not on screen. There, we got that. Let's pick it. I can get in the keyway. Apparently not. Yeah, alright. That's how sure of myself I am. I know I already checked that, but let me double check. Alright, there we go. Nice little holes up. Double lock escape. Life is what you make it. How you doing? Official Jesus Christ. That one was, yeah. Coach chilling. What's up, brother? I'm not, all cuffs suck. They can, man. They definitely can. It happens. Oh, Miss, whoever sent a gift, thank you very much. I looked up, it said something. Miss in Missing Remote. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Yeah. That was a double lock. Have that engaged. Have that engaged. Alright, so we've done 3 cuffs. I guess let's try 4 for quick escape. Single pawl. There's the 1, 2, 3, and 4. Cuffs in, cuffs on. Alright. Where did I put my pick? Where, oh, it is my pick. I don't know where the fuck I put my pick. Under something. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Alright. Make sure, yeah, getting a little bent. I'm going to have to replace this thing. So let's just make sure I can get out without too much trouble. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Cuffs down. That's very true, Rockout. Very true. What's up, Larry? Yeah, I've got a actually like the zipper pull on my that's like a hoodie, whatever. Light jacket with the hood. I have a Delta key on there, so it works out for me because I do this a lot. So I have extra escape tools handy a lot of the time. We often keep a lanyard full of keys. A lanyard full of keys. I got a little hand lanyard full of keys. I got picks all over my desk, so when I'm doing this stuff, I'm never very far from a lot of things that can help me out, including a Dremel and a Sawzall, if those are needed. Yeah, Smith & Wesson uses the same key as these. I'll pull those out in a second, man. Why not? Why not? Might as well. I was trying to say those things at the same time. And as always happens, every time I get out of the cuffs, I drop the pick and I gotta go looking for it. Alright, so I gotta make sure I'm screwing up clearing cuff bodies on this side with the Peerless. So I gotta be a little bit better about making sure I get that full push out of the way. And it's that second one that's screwing me. And it's the limited mobility on this side that's reducing what I can move on that side. So I just got to practice that a little bit more. This side is easy because I've got freedom of mobility out of that wrist. So it's not major. I can get everything popping. Alright, well that was 4. Next up's 5. I'm going to light it up and take a drink. What's up, Mr. Miller? How you doing? Missing remote. You have a pair of what? What pair? What brand do you got? Or brand, model? Who are you about to escape from? Or in the fashion world, who are you wearing tonight? Oh, I said I was gonna hold on. Let's pull out Smith & Wessons for fun. There you go. Pair of Smith & Wessons. They are a little bit better, a little tighter tolerances than your Chicago and your Peerless. But at the end of the day, you can still get in there and get out of it. Let's take a little bit of practice. See, I'm trying to hit them like they're Chicago, and they're not. Ooh. Hold on. Get after these a different way. There we go. A little bit different feel on the corner of the paw. Now, can I do those double locked? Let's find out. These have this. It's like a pin inside instead of that push pin on the inside. I gotta push it in and slide it over. Make sure that gets double locked. Double, double. So let's see if I can get in there and beat the double. Did not get the double. The nice thing on that is I can see from the front that I got it. And then on that time, I can hear and feel that I got it. So there's a Smith & Wesson's. A little bit better. Still escapable. Puff, puff, yawn. Yeah. What's up, Coast? What do you want to see, brother? You want me to go 6? Going to pull out the Chicago's, the hinged. What is Coast Chillin' looking to see tonight? I did the stupid trick last night and I broke my cuffs, although Coxie helped me fix them today. You want to see my weed? I'm almost out, brother. It's a sad state of affairs around here. I don't work at the weed store anymore. I'm about to run out of my stash. Oh, those are the ones I'm looking for. Alright, let's go 6 cuffs. I think I skipped 5. That's how I am. Sometimes that's what you do. Alright. That's some nice ASMR, right? Just do that click, 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 click thing. And again, searching for my bit. There it is. All right. So, a lot of limited mobility as I come down over here. You dab rosin? I don't dab. Anytime I get like wax or anything like that, I just kind of smear it or sprinkle it in my blunts and kind of supercharge those, which is nice. I just got away from like power clouding. I'd rather take a little bit in a lot more times than a lot in at one time. And that's 6 cuffs, people. Is that worth a like? Give me a like. A like, a super chat, a sub, become a member, something. Come on, people. Leave a comment in the chat. Throw some hearts. Yeah, I got them hearts rolling. Thank you. It makes my heart warm up. All right, this is the time where I have to crack one. And if you don't know, there's a speech right there that says, "This is the famous Budweiser beer. We know of no brand produced by any other brewer which costs so much to brew and age. Our exclusive Beechwood aging produces a taste, a smoothness, and a drinkability you will find in no other beer at any price." You can go ahead and check me on that. That's brand loyalty, baby. I don't know why. It's been stuck in my head for 30 years. But it has won me some free drinks at a bar. Actually, I'm a bartender. It used to be a bar trick. Or it used to be a bartender. It was a bar trick. All right. Let's do the pretties. We'll do the Easter egg pastels. The Chicago's. We'll put that black one, alloy one in there because that's fun to get out of. Different keyway. And the Peerless, middle of the cuff, horizontal. Side of the cuff, vertical. Sometimes it makes it easier. Sometimes it makes it harder. All depends on what you're doing and how you're doing it. All right. 4 pairs of Chicago. Chicago makes a lot of cuffs. And some replica cuffs of like Darby's and shit like that. And they're real affordable. If you want to get into cuffs, check out Handcuff Warehouse. Get the Chicago's. You stock up. Smoking and drinking, baby. That's what's up. Oh, come on, Dean. Let's not do that shit, all right? Oh yeah, Mr. Homestead, you take a break. You go and do the important stuff, and I'll hit you up tomorrow, man. We got to jump on a live together, rock out. Let me know when's a good time, good day, that kind of thing. Well, Dean, I expect you to, act the right way. You're a Shackleman. Hello, Blaine. If I haven't said hi to you before. All right, so we're going to try to get out of 4 pairs of Chicago's. We are simply using a squared edge, straighty, pointy, pokey. We're going to go into the top of the keyway, above that post, go sideways. Once we're in there, we're going to lean very far back that way, a little back that way, and that little motion is going to enact the escape. It's a nice, simple, easy combination of movements over and over. Lean back, lean that way. Lean back, lean that way. Lean back, lean that way. If you gotta walk it a little bit, and that second lean, it's just a little up and down, slight motion as you move into that second lean. I miss the rains down in Africa. I miss the rains down in Africa. I know that wasn't even close. But I was trying to avoid a copyright strike. Yeah, that's what I was doing. All right, how many? Let's do a 4 cuff Chicago Escape again. For fun, practice, shites and geigles. Shites and geigles. And the colored cuffs, well, these are powder coated. So as you beat them up, you probably see somewhere it starts going back to silver. And then these are aluminum that are not powder coated, but still you knock the color off and it becomes silver underneath. So if you play with your toys, they get scratched up. Well, Blunkstar, it's nice that you, you got Dean out of trouble with that admission or whatever, so, yeah. I appreciate that. We will clear all, we'll start everybody back at 0, okay? All right, let's get in here and pick these stupid things. I want to do a little bit quicker pick. I'm not trying to speed. I got to practice with these more. I'm going to be using the Peerless for the record attempt, so I'm not as focused on Chicago's or Smith & Wesson right now. But I do like taking time to practice them because it's a nice palate cleanser for all the practice I'm doing on the Peerless. Oh, look at that. Didn't clear that. If you don't clear it, it's going to come back and bite you in the butt. That's what I've found. Yeah. I'm from Tom Brady. Tom Brady. I saw Tom Brady at University of Michigan. I don't remember what little college he played again. It might have been Miami of Ohio or something. It was a brutal beatdown. It was just but it was at U of M. It was at the big house. It was, and it's, dude, there's nothing like being at that stadium. 140, 39, 200,000 people. It's just, you only have like 6 inches on a bench that you're supposed to sit on. It's crazy. But I've been to a few games there. It was cool. But yeah, I saw Brady there way back in the day. All right, you know what we got to do is something more than 4 and something more than 6. So let me move these to a correct position. Start assembling these. Let's go for a 10 cuff bust. All right. That all it goes out? Wait. All right. I guess that's the one that goes out. Sorry. I'm blown away by the craziness of technology today. I'm 52. You guys got to give me a break. I can't figure out some tech shit out. All right. There's 3. There's 4. These guys, so I'll turn around more as I'm doing it. There is 5. I'm going to go ahead and put 6 on in the back. Move everybody up a little more, and then we're going to start adding Chicago cuffs to the front. So 7. That's 8. Cuffs keep sticking to a magnet on one of my cases. 9. And add purple. That's 10. All right. 10 pairs of cuffs. I gotta get these on the other wrist. Once I'm doing this many, I gotta use my thighs as an assist. So, oh, Coast, that's one of my favorite cities, man. All right, let that up. Let me find my pick. Get there. All right, 10 pairs. We got 4 pairs of Chicago up front, and then we got alternating 700s and 750Cs, the silver and the color for the other 6 pairs. Chicago do a good job. I mean, they make a lot of cuffs. They're not any worse than Peerless. Clear those out of the way for some room. hard reaching down past Handcuffs. And that's 10 pair of cuffs. Boom! I'm out of them.
Ma, Dad, I want more cheesy poofs.
Coast, I really do. I love Chicago. As a Detroit guy and a Red Wings guy who hated the Blackhawks, it was weird to realize I love that city. I traveled back and forth through there, going back and forth to Houston and Michigan a lot. And the if I had one place I wanted to go and spend a vacation, it would be Chicago. I just want to go. I love the place. So that's awesome. Well, y'all, that's Shacklemen After Dark. It's been almost an hour. I'm going to bounce out. I got to put stuff away, get ready for tomorrow, and get some sleep. I appreciate y'all coming by and hanging out. I really do. It's always a good time when I get to hang out with my friends. It's always a good time when we get to show lock picking and handcuffs and what we do in the Shacklemen Cuff Club to new people and bring more people into this. So if you're interested, reach out to any of the people you saw me talking to in the chat. Reach out to me. Find out, where to get some stuff, how to get involved in this, and join in with us. So, what's up, Divine? How you doing? If I didn't see you, I'll say hello before I say goodbye. Take care, y'all.